in the desert from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Ruby De La Rosa will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs. Really.
Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
And he's back in standing. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Justin Turner.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Two 2-0. Here it is. Sent out to straightaway center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, no surprise to get an RBI single early in the game. They are hot. This team is on a winning streak. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to slow them down because once again, they're off to a good start.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here. You can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
0-1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. His past numbers against Ruby De La Rosa, 5 for 15. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. In to score the runner from second.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position and is danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now a drive out to left center field. In to score the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here's Scott Van Slyke, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The average coming in 257, 3 homers and 7 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And this is ball 4 as it's off the catcher's glove.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now to the plate, Logan Forsythe. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Batting ninth.
Striding into the box, Kenta Maeda. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, what we've seen in baseball is the pitchers are dominating, and the strikeout is the big thing. He's averaging just under a strikeout an inning, so he fits right in the category with his peers. He's got dominating stuff. He can go after hitters when he needs to, and I'm looking to watch him execute and really walk out of here with another dominating performance.
Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
And he's retired here, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs, but what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning. The next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Peralta is retired, 2 down now. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, this is textbook hitting. The right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or a left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Line drive to center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Peralta is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You got to earn it to beat them.
Franklin Gutierrez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And he pops it up back behind second base. Drury onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Jock Peterson now as it's on the ground toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, that's a nice swing. He hit that ball hard. You got the first baseman diving. Great effort by the first baseman, by the way. Pitchers love it when these guys get dirty, but that ball was hit too hard to catch.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Line softly toward the hole, and this is taken for the out. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No. Brandon Drury will bat next. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, 4 for 11. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Nope, and he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. And I'm looking out in the outfield at Charlie Blackmon. You know, this guy can play all over the field. I love the sweet throwing left-hander. He can go get the ball, too.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Van Slyke. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Scott Van Slyke.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. Wow.
The batter, pitcher.
Striding in once again, Kenta Maeda. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Dodgers. Striding in, Ketel Marte. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. The pitcher, Ruby De La Rosa, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Hey, a great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-2 pitch. Bunt sign still on 1-2, and he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to first, the double play.
Center fielder number 11.
Settling in now, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Forsythe has got it, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They're
leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now
here's Charlie Blackmon now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready once again, Franklin Gutierrez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And now this is bobbled out in center. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pollock ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping into the box, David Peralta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line towards center field, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Now batting,
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They trail here 4-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Yasmani Grandal
tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 33.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 4 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. On the ground up the middle. Marte gloves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Logan Forsythe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Peralta's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Oscar Hernandez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Again, a 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Gloved by Turner. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 4.
Into the box now. Ketel Marte. A base hit in his first trip. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Archie Bradley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 25. Archie
stepping in and ready for another shot. Kenta Maeda, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the pitcher.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
The batter, number 6.
Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is in the air to left. Hazelbaker's under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they run one in on him here as this is on the ground to second base. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers. Yasmani Tomas is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Yasmani Tomas.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Comes into play here at 273. 15 long balls and 34 driven in. Now a swing and a ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Center fielder number 11.
Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Smoke toward third. Turner has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So Enrique Burgos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36.
Digging in to try it again, Franklin Gutierrez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run for Franklin Gutierrez. Home run number 42 on the season. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting, right fielder, Jock.
In now, Jock Peterson. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yasmani Grandal goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Scott Van Slyke is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
That's off the plate.
A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Got him to go down swinging there. Scott Van Slyke is the second out in the 7th inning.
Logan Forsythe.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Dodgers now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peterson giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So we still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Jake Lamb is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Chopper foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Brandon Drury is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Evan Marshall has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Evan Marshall.
Digging in once again, Kenta Maeda is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Soft liner toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding in, Jonathan Villar. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Line drive to left, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. VR rounds the corner and is headed home. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Justin Turner stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 for Blackman. He's now at 23 doubles on the year. Chopped weakly to the left. Lamb scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Here comes Peralta. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0.
That's actually a pretty good pitch. Gets it inside, and the batter just is really strong. Fought it off and just flipped it in the outfield the other way.
First pitch of the at-bat. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw goes to third, and he's safe.
Well, that's his 4th hit of the game, and he'll take it any way he can right there, an infield single. He doesn't care. That's a line drive in the books tomorrow.
So striding in, Yasmani Grandal. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Marte will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Number 28.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oscar Hernandez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And the runner back easily. This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
No trouble out there for Gutierrez as that becomes out number 2. And the throw in gets away from him. Gregor Blanco will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 2 out with the man at first. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there, retires the side. 1 left for Arizona. Randall Delgado enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to.
Number 48, Randall Delgado.
Scott Van Slyke is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Here's the 1-1 delivery. On the ground to third. Lamb comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now, Logan Forsythe. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. To short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 18.
Into the box, Kenta Maeda. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. To third. Lamb takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Here's the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Adam Liberatore enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff. Reaching back.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Brandon Drury.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Sergio Romo comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Hit hard down the right field line. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swing and a ball hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Stepping up now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He singled his last time up. Ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of...
And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Los Angeles Dodgers win for the 96th time, most in the division. Kenta Maeda earns win number 15 on the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 7 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that post-game Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are